What is the number one marketing mistake? Hi there, I'm Mark Scott. Thanks for checking out another voiceover tip. As always, if you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, you're going to get notified every single time a new tip video goes up, so you're never going to have to miss one of these tips. Also, every once in a while, I do Free Advice Friday. I come onto YouTube live on Friday afternoons and answer your voiceover questions for free. And when you are subscribed to the channel, you'll be able to get notified when Free Advice Friday is going to be happening again. So this week I want to talk about marketing, but more specifically, I want to talk about what is the worst marketing mistake that you can make. Now, I would have supposed that if I did a survey of a dozen different voice actors on this question, I'd probably get a handful of answers. But I do think there is one marketing mistake that stands out above some of the others. There are mistakes that you can make on social media, saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, posting the wrong thing. Of course, there are mistakes that you can make when you're doing email marketing, sending the email to the wrong person, or getting their name wrong, filling an email with mistakes or grammatical errors. There's a lot of different things that we can do to mess up our marketing efforts. But again, one that I think stands out above all of the others. What is it? Clicking on an ad. When you are doing a Google search, let's say that you did a Google search for corporate video production. The first handful of results that come up when you do that Google search for corporate video production, they're all going to be ads. The worst mistake that I think that you can make is to click onto one of those ads to visit a website and then fill out a contact form. Now, why is this mistake so bad? Because chances are, if a company is spending money on Google ads, they're probably also running an analytics campaign behind it. That means that they are going to be able to determine within reason whether or not you clicked on their ad to send them an email. So in essence, you are making them pay money for you to market to them. And that is a surefire way to get on the blacklist and make sure that you are never going to have an opportunity to work with that client. Now, I've had voice actors push back on this before and say that it doesn't matter or it shouldn't be a big deal or they're choosing to spend their money, they're choosing to run Google ads. You can make all the arguments that you want, but at the end of the day, if you tick them off because you made them pay so that they could be marketed to, it doesn't matter how you feel about it. All that matters is how they feel about it, and most of the clients are not going to be excited about it. So how do you work around this? There's a couple of things that you can do. First and foremost, make sure, especially when you are on Google, that you are paying attention to which posts or which search results are sponsored or paid ads. Scroll further down on the page and make sure that you are not clicking on one of those ads. If a result comes back that is very clearly an ad, but it's a company that you'd really like to work with, check out what their URL is, or do another search just for that company's name, but don't click the ad. Get to their website a different way so that you are not clicking the ad. I would take this one step further as well and say pay very close attention to what links you are clicking on social media. There are a lot of companies that are running retargeting campaigns, and those could happen on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all across the different social media platforms. So again, whatever you are doing to do your marketing, just make sure that you are not clicking on ads as a way to getting to a company website. You do not want to charge them to be marketed to. That, as far as I'm concerned, is the number one mistake that you can make with your voiceover marketing, and it's one that I have seen voice actors get bitten pretty hard on in the past, myself included. Hey, all of these videos that I make, all of these different tips that I have to offer, most of them come from personal experience. Once upon a time, I was that guy who clicked on an ad, not thinking anything of it. I got ripped a new one by a client, rightfully so, and I lost out on the opportunity to probably ever work with that person again, and I understood. I mean, it was a bummer. I would have loved it if they would have accepted my apology and forgiven me, but at the same time, I understand why they were so upset. So I teach these things because, hey, a lot of these mistakes are the ones that I've made too. I want to help you skip the learning curve. Don't make this mistake. Don't make the number one marketing mistake for your voiceover business of clicking on the ads.